Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of NASCAR Heat 5. Today's video could go a few different ways. I'm not sure what's going to happen today. And in order to explain that, let's talk a little bit about where we are in the standings and where we go from here. Right now we're sitting in 5th position. We need to be in the top 8 in order to move on to the next round of the playoffs. So we're at a plus 17 right now, which is not too bad. However, as we look at the work plan and the upcoming tracks. Okay, so we've got Talladega next, which of course is a super speedway. We do not have a super speedway chassis for that. Then after that is the Charlotte Roval, which is a road course, and we also do not have a road course chassis, nor am I typically interested in running road courses in this game. But we've got to run at least one of these two races. So we're at a plus 17, but if we simulate both of these races, as I would typically do during the regular season for these, I feel like we're going to get finishes somewhere in the mid-30s, 34th, 35th, somewhere in that range, and we're not going to have any shot of making it to the next round of the playoffs. So we've got to run at least one of these races, and the most logical choice to me would be Talladega. So we are going to have to prepare the car as if we have a super speedway chassis. Then we're going to have to take the penalty for not having the appropriate chassis, and hopefully we can come home with at least a decent finish at Talladega and get enough points to keep ourselves in it with a shot of moving on. Now there's a lot going on here, and the reason I said I'm not sure where today's video is going to go is because here's how we're going to do it. We're going to start off, and I'm going to auto assign our employees. So that's going to get us to Super Speedway chassis number 1 being maxed out, at least maxed out to our capabilities. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and hit start the work. Okay, we're going to accept that. So now we're done with that work. So now when we go to select a car for today's race, we're going to have Super Speedway chassis number 1, which is 88, 82, and 88. All right, now I have no idea how well we're going to be able to do at Talladega against max difficulty AI with that chassis. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to head to the racetrack. However, if I get to the racetrack and I find out when I start the race that I simply can't keep up with these guys, we're going to run dead last, we can't even keep up with the draft, then the next thing you guys are going to see is, instead of seeing a race, you're going to see me back on this screen, and we're going to talk about what goes on from here. So at this point, I have no idea what happens now, but let's go find out. All right, folks, it is showtime here at Talladega. And of course, goal number 1 is finding out whether or not we can keep up with the pack. Of course, we're going to be starting in the rear. I have run exactly no laps of practice or qualifying. So this is going to be very interesting. I have no idea what's about to happen. All I know is I'm about to put my foot to the floor, and let's see if we can keep up. And then if we can keep up, then we'll have to find out if we can make any moves and move our way through the pack. All right, so it's going to take maybe a lap or two in order to figure out where we stack up, because right now it's just all about getting up to speed, and so far, so good. So that tells us we've got enough acceleration that we can at least sort of keep up as we're going through the gears. Oh no, now everybody's slowing down on the inside lane. Okay, no idea why they're doing that, so I'm just staying out of the way right now, trying to keep my foot to the floor as best I can, because I do not want to lift.
Got one outside now.
All right, you can see in the bottom right our speed, we're up to 195, so we're keeping up so far. Oh, once again, these guys are really slowing down coming off these corners, and I don't like that. I mean, it can be good for us if we can continue to gain spots, but right now I need to keep all the momentum I can get. All right, we got that 48 car right in front of us.
Careful, still there.
Our former Cup ride. All right, and I am in half throttle right now, and I don't like it.
Still there?
These guys. But so the good news is we're able to keep up. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to make any passes, but we're keeping up.
Careful, still there.
All right, so goal number 1, we appear to have met. All right, yeah, these guys are just so
Stay
slow.
low, stay low.
I mean, again, I'm running over these guys practically, and I am off the
Car
pace.
high, careful.
So that is no good. All right, let's see what we've got up here. Let's sort of peek out of line a little bit. See, it looks like we've got 2x2 pretty steady up there. And then I see some 3 wide as well, maybe even a little bit of 4 wide momentarily.
Stay low, stay low.
But yeah, I cannot get up any momentum because the guys in front of me here continue to slow down
Stay on the
quite a
bottom.
bit going into the corner. All right, one thing I have figured out is you notice that I cannot pull out and
Car
pass.
high, careful.
So I'm going to go as far forward as this
there
lane
on
is
the
going to take
outside.
me. Oh, there we go, way out of the gas. And again, yeah, we need these guys to just
Stay
get a
on the
move
bottom.
on. Of course, we are doing 202, 203 here, so.
Careful, still there.
But yeah, I cannot pull out and pass like right now. I pull out.
Still there.
Ooh, can we get to his bumper or his quarter panel? Yep, we got there that time. All right, so we had enough of a run. Again, we're doing pretty good here. We were going 204 before I had to back out of it there.
Stay low, stay low.
All right, there we go. So I pulled out. I'm trying to get as close to him as I can so I can get as much draft as possible
Careful.
for these guys that are in front of us.
Car high, careful there.
Not sure the side draft is a thing in this game. All right,
Still
so
there.
wow, I mean, we're hanging in there quite nicely. We are up inside the top 15. Nice.
there.
And I got to believe that's much better than we would have been able to do
2 laps to
had
go.
we simulated this race. Because we've all seen the results we've gotten from simulating.
Still there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is
Clear
working
high, clear
out.
high. You're clear all around there.
On one hand, it's working out beautifully for us right now. You can see the 9 car got way out of the gas there. But on the other hand, it makes me sad because the way these guys are driving right now, we need some better racing at the super speedways. Hopefully we can get that in this
Stay on the
year's
bottom.
version of the game, which looks to be very different in a lot of ways
Car outside, hold your line.
to not only NASCAR Heat 5, but everything before it. So we'll see. The time is approaching where I'm assuming we're going to get more information
More to
about
go.
that.
Still there.
But for right now, I'm going to be optimistic.
Still there.
Oh, I am at half throttle right here. Let's go, guys.
Stay on the bottom here.
All right. Yep, we are continually moving forward because these guys are continually backing out of the gas in the corners and on the corner exit. So like right here, I mean, look at this huge run. We're doing 207.
Stay on the bottom. Got a car high now.
All right, so we lost a lot of ground there. That was simply because I had to get way out of the
Still
gas.
there. That'll earn you a few stage
Okay,
points.
not bad. 4th position in stage 1. Yeah, we'll take that, to say the least. So 7 points gained there. I mean, we're definitely not going to be pitting. All right, outside lane, which is not the end of the world. We will definitely want to get to the bottom, though. But we'll see how things go as we get up to speed. I'm going to be looking for an opportunity to get down.
Still there.
All right, no opportunity just yet.
Careful, still there.
So again, I'm going to hug this bottom lane as well as I can to stay as close, and then try to
Still
push
there.
that 3 out there. It'd be nice if I could push him to the lead and then tuck in with him.
Stay high, stay high.
All right,
Inside.
let's go, Austin Dillon. Let's see what we got. We can get to the front here
Still there.
because right now they are stacked up pretty deep on the bottom with no room for me to get in.
Still there. Hold your line, got one inside.
So yeah, nowhere to go right now. So we're just gonna hang in there tight. All right, so I do not have the type of car Normally, we've seen in times past when we've done races here, we've seen that I could push a guy to the lead. But of course, with us being so far down on aero, grip, and horsepower, I simply don't have the car to do it right now.
Hold your line there.
All right, there we go. There's the opportunity I was looking for.
You're all clear
We
up
could
top.
finally get up. Let's get away from that 6 car.
Still there? Five to go. You got this.
All right, you can see the 18 is not interested even remotely in getting off that double yellow line.
You got room. You're clear there.
All right, once again, way out of the gas there. All right, so we're single file. This is actually pretty good for us. So I'm going to hang with the 18 here on the bottom, and I'm going to push him as best I can. But yeah, he is... I can get to him, but I can't really push him a lot like we've done, again, with a fully upgraded car. I would be able to shove him and, of course, ultimately get by him. But here we are sitting in second position, and I was worried that we weren't even going to be able to keep up. So yeah, needless to say, those worries are gone. We're doing just fine here, running 205, 206 in the draft. All right, so my foot is to the floor, so you can see I'm gaining on him here as he loses steam on corner exit. But for right now, I am hanging right in there. And, oh, we got a phone call here. Looks like I do not have time for that. Now, I can't go past him. You notice I can't. I can pull out, but I can't get by him. And the reason I can't get by him is because I don't have any help from behind. I don't have the car to do it by myself. Even though he's giving me plenty of room. I mean, look at that. He's giving me all the room in the world to get below him. I just simply don't have the car to do it. So that's why I'm just tucking in here. Now, I'm hoping that 16 here in the last couple of laps of this stage, I'm hoping that Justin Haley will get up closer to me and start to give me a good push that I can use to get back to his bumper and then ultimately to the inside of the 18 so that I can clear him. But like right now, we got a nice run on him, and I'm going to try it.
Stay on the bottom here.
All right. Oh, I'm trying. Nope, I can't do it. You can see the 16 is nowhere near me, and he was on the outside lane anyway. So no shot there, but at least it kind of gives me an idea of what I'm up against and what I'm going to need if we're going to have a shot, because winning this race is exactly what we need. I mean, that would take the road course coming up next completely out of the picture.
White flag. Next time by.
And we wouldn't even have to worry about it. All right, now the outside lane has formed, and I am powerless to stop them. So again, I just need the 16 to get to me and push. And he is not doing that at all. In fact, he is trying to get around me, and I, quite frankly, don't blame him. He's looking for some help from a faster car.
Careful, still there.
All right, 43 is trying to get right down to the bottom. I am going to try to hold my own down here as much as I can. Now we've got someone to chase in front of us.
Stay on the bottom. You got room.
All right, there you go. You can see we can pull up
White flag is in the air.
pretty good. So we got one final lap here in this stage, and I would be pretty happy with third place right now with the way things are stacking out. Fourth place in the first one, yeah, a third place here in stage 2, I'd be a happy man. All right, now can I push Chris Buescher up here and maybe we come home second? I'm not going to pull out and try to pass him because we've already seen how that would probably work.
Stay low,
And I
stay low.
think we can get second here, as long as they don't stack up on the outside, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, here we go. All right, I was going to give it a shot on the inside, but he pulled down just as I was getting to him. So not too bad. We'll take it second place. So we're racking up the points. That is exactly what we need to do. So fourth place, stage 1. Second place, stage 2. And now the final, what does it say? 10 laps. Yikes. All right, of course, we're not going to pit here. Let's go ahead and advance. And here we are, starting outside of the front row.
Be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. Got a car low now.
All right, again, I'm looking to get down. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And I feel like I have pretty much zero chance of outrunning the 17 to get into the lead. So I'm looking to try to get behind him if at all possible. But I will not be lifting off the throttle.
Still there?
All right, so I forgot to glance and see how many laps we had. It said 10, but then you got to figure in, you know, caution laps and stage breaks and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what we've got, but my guess is somewhere around maybe 7 or 8, something like that. We'll find out when we get back around here.
Careful, still there.
All right, I'm looking for any kind of push I can get.
Still there inside.
And right now, I'm not finding anything. All right, so 8 laps.
Hold your line, got one inside.
And yeah, these guys are stacked up pretty deep on the inside lane. And you can see I'm trying to get my way down there as best I can. Because that is our only shot. I need people in front of me to get us up to speed. That's what we've got to have.
Careful, still
And
there.
you can see if we've got that,
Inside.
then we're, ooh, hello. Little love tap from behind. I think that was Truex. Just making sure we realized that we were not getting into the bottom
Stay high
lane.
up there. Still there inside.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to get behind the 4 there. So right now I am spending probably 75% of my time looking in the rearview mirror.
Inside.
That is where I'm looking. Oh, the poor 17. He got dumped.
Hold that line, driver. You're all clear up top.
All right, here we go. We've got a nice run. I need somebody to separate so I can get in. And right now it's not happening. I mean, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there in the top 10. It wasn't terribly sure that was going to happen.
Still there? Stay high, stay high.
All right, right now I'm just glued to the 00. And I'm hoping to get down in front of the 4. That's kind of what I'm hoping this plays into. And it did not. Okay.
Careful, still there.
I mean, like right here, we've got a huge run, and all I can do with it is just bump the 00, which does us absolutely no good.
Stay high up here. Looking inside now.
Okay, who all is in this outside lane in front of the 00? Is the 11 up here with us? Yes, he is. Okay, and then we got Blaney up in. He's leading the pack. I really need to get to the inside of this 00.
Still there?
So I can get up there to the 11. All right, are we clear behind the 21?
Still there? Inside.
Oh, I think maybe we were. Yeah, we were. Ooh, I am getting in right here, though, behind the 49. All right, now let's go to work. Let's get back into the hunt for this thing.
Outside, outside.
All right, so no help. We couldn't get by the 49. All right, here they go. They're slowing down through the center of the corner. I'm hoping that our run... Nope, did not. All I could do with it was just slam into the back of the 49, which does nothing.
Stay on the bottom here.
All right, we'll get the toe off the 21. That'll pull us by the 49 and the 16. All right, I'm going to drag the brake a little bit here.
All clear.
All right, let's go, Matty D. Let's see what we got. Let's get you to the lead. I mean, you can see once we get to the bottom, getting back to the front is of no issue. I mean, that we can get right back here just because of the way the AI perform at this track. It's not a problem.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
So really, as it turns out, and again, I don't spend a whole lot of time on super speedways. in NASCAR Heat 5 or 4, really, simply because they're not all that fun for me in a fully upgraded car. We can get to the lead and keep it without any issue. But here with this car, the only real crutch that we have because of our diminished car is that we can't really pull out and take the lead on our own. So like right here, I'm going to try to get a great run on him. But as I get closer to him, it just sort of dies out. Like I can try to pull to his inside, but I'm pretty sure he's going to pull right back by us. Through the corner, I don't really have any help. There's help coming.
All right, you're clear.
All right, no, he went way high. I did not expect that. Yeah, he went way high there, and we were able to clear him. I had assumed he was going to stick right with us. All right, now.
2 at the line.
All right, we are blocking for all we're worth right now.
Car high, careful there.
We're going to go full Ricky Stenhouse here.
Still there.
And you can see, if you take a look at the top left-hand corner, which I usually do not look at. Oh, look out. Here they come.
Still there. Car on the
Oh,
outside now.
I was trying to block him as best I could. Could not get there.
Outside, outside.
All right, so that didn't work out too well.
Got
Oh,
one
well.
outside now.
We held it as long as we could. And you can see, I mean, we're just getting...
Car high, careful.
There's nobody behind us. Or excuse me, in front of us for us to really draft off of, so we just lost everything. So now we'll have to get our momentum back. And on the final lap, we're going to see how far back up through here we can get.
Stay low. Still there.
All right, 47. Are you going to go? No, you are not going to go. You're sticking out there.
Careful.
And I am going to go with the 19. Let's see if we can get back to second.
Careful. Still there.
All right, you can tell I am trying to stick right into the tracks of the 19 because we want second here. Can we get it? We cannot. Not quite. All right, so not too bad. We were leading with a couple to go there, but then reality set in and we had to settle for third place, but I will 100% take it. Again, think about what we would have gotten had we simulated that result. It definitely would not have been third place. All right, so let's see what that does for the point standings. Okay, first of all, of course, the race earnings. And yeah, anything over $1 million, I'm loving it. In this case, 1.1 million, we can live with that. We're all about it. So now that moves us up to fourth position at a plus 53. Oh yeah. Yeah, this I like. Now, we're still going to get a terrible result, I'm assuming, when we simulate the next race. However, plus 53, that's about all we can ask for. Short of winning the race, we had an absolutely amazing race at Talladega. Fourth, third, wait a minute, no, it was fourth and second in the stages, wasn't it? I've forgotten. There's been so much going on. I've forgotten where we finished in the stages, but what I have not forgotten is the fact that we got a lot of stage points, and of course, ultimately we got a great finish to the race. So plus 53 will go a long way in helping us make it to the next round. And that's going to do it for today. When we come back next time, we're going to find out for sure whether or not we make it into that third round of the playoffs. Thank you so much for joining me, and stick around as we will continue our career mode gameplay of NASCAR Heat 5.